Good morning, everyone, and welcome you all for the 5 days 5 days faculty development program on the artificial intelligence and machine learning organized by the Department of Artificial Intelligence at METS Group of Educational Institution, METS School of Engineering, METS Polytechnic College, METS College of Advanced Study, METS College of Pharmaceutical Science and Research. A METS group of educational institution is an administered by the Mala Educational Trust, which was established in 2001 by the group of visionary to impact the world-class quality to education the youth by creating the dynamic and concrete ambitions for realizing such a logistic idea. The trust started the METS College of Advanced Study in 2015 with the experiential knowledge to run the METS School of Engineering in 13 years from 2002. The METS College of Advanced Studies is another jewel in crown of METS entrepreneurship team. In starting with the advanced institution, our aim to create the well-educated and well-employed women and men with a global outlook, ambiguity, and entrepreneurship. Further started the METS Polytechnic College in 2019 and METS College of Pharmaceutical Science and Research started in 2004 with the aim to make the youth competent to retain the professional skill, knowledge, and ability to serve the developing pathological industries. Vision to be the magnificent to the field of educational by impacting the value-based career-oriented educational and to deserve the self-relevant persons with the moral value and responsibility towards the sociality. Mission to provide the distinction and component infrastructure to encourage students to involve themselves in the challenging and technological and environmental problem through the value-based educational. We are pleasure to extend a hearty welcome to Dr. Ambika Devi Amma, for extent principal at METS School of Engineering to deliver the welcome address. Welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Let us begin with a famous quote. A good teacher can inspire hope, ignite the imagination, and instill a love of learning. Good morning to all of you. Respected Chairman Dr. Shaju Anthony, Chief Executive Officer Dr. Varghese George, Director Dr. A. Surendran, Heads of Departments, Coordinator of the program Dr. Joy C.K. Anthony, faculty members, special invitees, and participants from various colleges. It is indeed a pleasure to welcome you all to the online faculty development program on artificial intelligence and machine learning. The ability to use and develop new ideas and knowledge is considered to be one of the strategic factors for future competitiveness. It has become essential today to improve the teaching skills and knowledge of the teachers in order to improve the quality of education. It helps to understand the roles, responsibilities, and expectations of the faculty members who are the key players in the education system. Faculty development programs are important at enhancing and updating the academic and intellectual knowledge of the teachers and helping them to update their research and pedagogical skills. Let me now share a few reflections on the topic of the faculty development program, artificial intelligence and machine learning. So, in the new scenario, we are all knowing that everywhere we are using the word artificial intelligence. So AI is the capability of a computer system to think, learn, and solve problems like human beings. Machine learning is an application of AI. It is the process of using mathematical models of data to help a computer to learn without direct instructions. We know neural networks help all the systems to achieve AI and it may be through deep learning. AI and machine learning applications are spread over almost all industrial outputs like retails, which is used to optimize the inventories, and it is also used in healthcare, which is used in detecting diseases, in banking and finance, sales and marketing, cybersecurity, customer services, transportation, etc., etc., etc. I can say. I hope you may get a large exposure on this subject from our 5 days FDP from all the resource persons. Let me come back to my duty. Our chairman and Dr. Shaju Anthony, who has given immense support to organize this program, and on behalf of everyone, I welcome our chairman, Dr. Shaju Anthony, and our chief executive officer, Dr. Varghese George, who is always our backbone to initiate this type of programs. I welcome you, sir. I welcome our academic director, Dr. A. Surendran, who is a supporting filler for us for conducting all the programs in our colleges. Welcome you, sir. I take this opportunity to welcome our coordinator, Dr. Joyce K. Anthony, for giving a chance for our college to get an FDP, artificial intelligence and machine learning in online mode. Welcome you, madam. I welcome all heads of departments, faculty members to this program, and I welcome all the resource persons who will be handling the sessions throughout the 5 days. I welcome all the participants from various colleges all over India to this faculty development program. Once again, I welcome each and every one of you to this program. I wish all success for this program. Have a nice day. Thank you all.
We deeply honored to welcome Dr. Varghese George, sir, to exceed CEO of the METS Group of Institution Mala, to inaugurate the event and deliver the presidential address. Welcome, you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Uh, it's a great honor, and it's so welcoming to see all faculties coming up for such a program. And I appreciate everyone to take out or for taking out time on their busy schedule to enrich their knowledge in this field of artificial intelligence. And this such programs should continue because this is an emerging field. Artificial intelligence emerges every day, and the area of specializations also increase, as Dr. Ambika madam had told about. There is a lot of exposure required for the faculties to guide the students, because the application of artificial intelligence has been there now in all the fields. If you talk about sports, you talk about genetics, you talk about agriculture, you talk about automobiles, any part of the field, including education, artificial intelligence is playing an important role. Today, if you feel you are the best faculty in the institution where you are working, tomorrow you are going to take classes in another 20 places together. So that is the power of artificial intelligence. You will be having different audience sitting, and you will be having different topics being spoken, and the classes will be taken by the same person at different places. So artificial intelligence has been growing such fast. As an industrial person, I know how these applications are getting used by the industry. Because, for example, oil field, identifying the simple leakage in the oil pipeline was so tremendously difficult earlier, where now it is easier to do it to the particular point of its application, and it's and it's the effect of artificial intelligence. And same way, you all know how artificial intelligence is developing in health field as well as agriculture and all other places. Therefore, I appreciate all the faculties who have taken out time to enrich their knowledge in the field of artificial intelligence, because we are the power to guide our students to get into the right field of their expertise. And if we have the knowledge, we will be able to guide the students to the right field. Because of the confusion or because of the options, then you have so much of options in AI. So identifying the students and guiding them to their interest and creating knowledge and make them successful in their career is the most genuine thing that we can do in our career. So I appreciate everyone coming over here, taking our time and uh, putting effort to participate in this program. And appreciate all the organizers and the speakers who are going to take the classes over here. I announce this program inaugurated and welcome you all for the program. Thank you.
We are delighted to welcome and extend a warm welcome to Dr. A. Surendran Sir, the exceeding academic director for the METS Group of Institution Mala, for deliver the special address.
Good morning to all. This is a new step towards an emerging topic, the artificial intelligence and machine learning. First of all, I am appreciating all the leaders, especially our CEO, Dr. Varghese George, and our principal, Professor Ambika Devi Amma, and the lead person, the Joyce Madam, and all others who have taken the good initiative to conduct this kind of program. And I'm appreciating all of you and all the members. I wish you a best class from the resource persons. Thank you all.
It's now time to welcome our exit speaker, Dr. Sarojini is an exceed academic and researcher and currently serving as a professor and head of the computer science and business system at the Nehru Institute of Engineering and Technology, Coimbatore. With over of 17 years of teaching experience and 2+ years of industrial, and she brings the wealth of knowledge and access to her role. She holds the PhD in the computer science engineering from Anna University, Chennai, with a thesis focused on the software project scheduled by the evolutionary approach. Her academic journey is also include the ME in computer science engineering and BE in information technology. Dr. Sarojini ma'am has constantly demonstrated her administrative excellence and cleared his whole degree on the distinction. Beyond her academic achievements, Dr. Sarojini ma'am has also made these significant contributions to the research and innovation. She has published 31 papers in national and international journal and presented the 25 papers at the conference. She is an author of the 3 books and hold a 6 patent and showcasing her commitment to the advanced technology and knowledge. Dr. Sarojini ma'am is also actively involved in the consultancy project and involved in web and mobile app development. Her leadership is everyone through the organizations of numerous workshops, seminars, and faculty development program. She also secured the grant from the esteemed institutions like ISRO, KSTA for conducting the special workshops on the topics such as Hadoop, big data, and the augmented reality and the virtual reality. Welcome you, ma'am.
Hello, Arulmoli ma'am. I talked with Sarojini ma'am. She couldn't unmute. Let's wait for 2 more minutes. Sorry, participants. She'll join in 2 minutes.
I kindly request you to hold on in the line because there's a technical issue. Sorry for that. We will be joined you within a 2 seconds. Good morning, ma'am. Welcome you to the section, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, ma'am. It is audible, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your responding. First of all, I would like to thank God Almighty, Jesus Christ, for providing this opportunity to handle today's session, artificial intelligence. And also, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the organizers and coordinators of this event. Also, I warm welcome to everyone present here. Shall I share the screen? Just give me a second. The slides are not visible. Then ma'am, are you able to see the slides?
Sarojini ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, your voice is very low. Ma'am. Your voice sound is very low. Okay, ma'am.
Now, ma'am, take session means what is innovation, overview, artificial intelligence. We are going to see data. We and we are going to see, and it is dynamic. Those are called as the creativity. Creativity are not same. Creativity means coming up with a new idea and taking those novel ideas for solving some points. This is called as innovation and creativity. So artificial intelligence, the here we are all humans are natural. God has created us in His own image, and we people He provides us intelligence to do the things. Using that intelligence, we are making the decisions, and we are making the system intelligent for any decision making or to do the things that makes the human life simple. Like that, here we are giving some intelligence to the system or any computer or any calculator. For example, the calculator, if you are taking, that calculator makes the calculations behalf of the humans. For example, 2 plus 2, if you are giving, artificial, we are giving some intelligence to that calculator on behalf of the human in doing. Like that, see, now the formal definition is it refers to computer systems capable of performing complex tasks that historically only human can do, such as reasoning, making decisions, solving problems, all these things. How the systems are able to do all these things means by using some algorithms. To that algorithms, we are going to feed the data and some computational power to mimic the human reasoning. This is all about your artificial intelligence definition. Then here we are having what are the applications where we can use these artificial intelligence applications means there are huge number of applications are there. Huge number of applications are there. For example, if you are taking e-commerce, as we know, Amazon uses the artificial intelligence to recommend the products to its user based upon their browsing history, past purchases, and preferences. In these things, e-commerce, this business system, electronic business system will work. Then education. We know Simply Learn is the AI algorithm. That platform built upon the AI algorithm. That platform built upon the AI algorithms, and it offers course recommendations and provide personalized feedback to students, enhancing their learning experience and outcomes. In such a way, artificial intelligence will work in the education. Then healthcare. How in healthcare, how artificial intelligence work means we know that it analyzes amounts of medical data, assisting the doctors in diagnosing diseases and recommending the personalized treatment plans. In this area, this artificial intelligence will work in agriculture. In agriculture, this artificial intelligence analyze the data How it is analyzed means from sensor and drones, it detects that water moisturizer, then fertilization, irrigation, pest control decisions, all these things will be done by the AI so that it will help the farmers to do the agriculture in a better way. Harvest and all, we can get good result. And gaming. In gaming, how this means realistic behavior it gives to the players. Then automobiles. Delta is a very good example for these automobiles. It gives all the control also, how to park the vehicles. Using artificial intelligence, we can park the vehicles. Then social media. In social media, for example, we take the Facebook and Twitter, WhatsApp, all these things. In all these things, AI, how it means it is using means it takes the personalized news feeds, shows users content that aligns their interest, in which way they are interesting in the social media, how it will work. All these things will be done by the artificial intelligence. Then marketing. In marketing, for example, what are the emails? For example, if you are taking the email samples and all, what it is doing means how many times we are interacting with whom, what is the subject. Based upon the subject and all, it segregate the mails. For example, if I am searching any jobs means, based upon that subject, it will segregate and um, uh, profile. Based upon the profile also, the companies will recommend these are all the vacancies we are having. That type of mails often we get. That is because of this artificial intelligence. Then finance. In the finance area, how it is taking means portfolio. Of course, you people might be knowing this uh, uh, in the finance sector and all. Um, what is that, income tax, all these things. In the finance also, mutual fund, mainly mutual fund also. This artificial intelligence to reduce the risk and all, this artificial intelligence are using. Then the next application is travel and transport. In travel and transport, for example, if we are using in the airlines, airlines, it predicts the flight delays based upon the various factors, weather conditions and the air traffic, how to manage those things, how to inform the passengers proactively in, in such a way, in such area also, in travel and transport also, this artificial intelligence is used. Then human resources. Human resources. For example, nowadays, if you are getting thousands of applications means how to segregate which candidate is suitable for which job means this AI taking those things and it segregate the candidates who are all the most suitable candidates per job. That suggestions and all done by this artificial intelligence. It means here I have mentioned only few applications, but maximum all the area artificial intelligence covers. Next, coming to the technologies. What are the technologies artificial intelligence means here? Natural language generation. This natural language generation, it converts the structured data into native language. For example, if I know only with Tamil or Malayalam or Telugu or Spanish, means it takes the structured data in English data, then it converts into my native language. That is done by this natural language generation. Then speech recognition. We all know that now in our mobiles also. from the mobile also we are giving speech as a input to the system. How system, the human and the system interaction is done by this speech recognition. This is all done by the artificial intelligence. For example, Siri is the very good example for the speech recognition. Then next technology is virtual agent. See, this virtual agent, it interacts with the humans. Normally, in earlier and all traditional, for customer care, all those things are we humans used to give the assistance to the humans or customers. Nowadays, in the metro cities, or these virtual agents are there to interact with the humans. Web and mobile applications provide the chatbots as their customer service agents. Interact with the human to answer their queries. For example, Google Assistant, that is a very good example, and which organizes the meetings, and Alexia from the Amazon that helps to make your shopping easy. These are all the virtual agents. Then another thing is decision management. Decision management, as I said, in the financial sector, we are applying this artificial intelligence. Decision management here, enterprise level applications. Portfolio, as I said, this mutual fund and all, income tax, all these things, they are using this artificial intelligence. In this decision management also, one of the technique to apply in the enterprise level application to make the decisions, quick decisions and avoid the risk in through automation process. It's the about your decision management. Then the next technology, biometrics. See here, these biological characteristics to authenticate and identify the individuals. Right? Even we are working in the college or any industry means nowadays instead of signing in the register is also there. Most of the institutions and companies that is replaced by how they are authenticating identity the individuals means by our fingerprints or facial features, voice prints like prints like that. This is called as the one of the technology of biometrics is one of the technology of artificial intelligence. Then machine learning. Machine learning, we all know that machine is able to understand what we are going to supposed to do, and it has to act. How it is going to be happen means we are training the machine. We are training the machine by giving the more amount of data. That is that details and all we will see in the next slides. Mainly machine learning we are using in the banking, financial sector, all the areas we are using this machine learning. Then next coming to the next technology, robotic process automation. Here robotic process automation, it configures the robot. It means either it is a partially or fully automatically. Even we can see this robotic process automation in the carrying the goods or in the agriculture plantations and all. We can see this robot for carrying things also. Robotic process automation. Then pair-to-pair network. This pair-to-pair network means it connects different systems and computers for data sharing without the transmitting data transmitting via server. Right? If I want to transmit any data means instead of server, we can transmit data pair-to-pair, system to system directly. That is called as the pair-to-pair network. Then deep learning platforms. This is one of the artificial intelligence technology. In this deep learning platforms, we are using artificial neural networks that mimics the human brain, how human brain works like that. Then AI optimized hardware. AI optimized hardware actively active learning that is based upon that includes number of CPUs, right, to handle the scalable workloads, specific purpose, this and all, right? Active learning optimized hardware. Also, one of the technology of artificial intelligence.
Sarojini ma'am. Ma'am, it is audible, ma'am. Ma'am, it is audible, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. It is not audible, ma'am.
Sarojini ma'am, it's not audible.
Now it is audible.
Hello? Hello? I kindly request everyone to hold on the line because due to some network issues, ma'am could not able to join.
Sorry, no. Here the network is due to network connection. It was not able to join. Now let us see about the types of AI. There are basically based on the capabilities and functionalities. Majorly, there are two types of AI. AI based on capabilities, narrow AI, general AI, super AI. Then again based on the functionalities, it is divided into four categories. That is reactive machines, limited memory.
Not clear, ma'am. I'm not clear.
Okay. Types of AI. Now is it okay, ma'am? Types of AI. There are two types of AI. These types are based upon the capabilities and based upon the functionalities and capabilities. Majorly, it is divided into two types. AI. Uh, is it okay, ma'am? Now, am I audible? Am I audible?
Ma'am, yes, audible, but echo is coming, ma'am.
Oh, echo is coming.
Yeah, echo is coming. That's why we are not getting the ideas clearly and properly.
Echo is coming. Let me switch off the fan. Let me see the things. Now,
Okay,
now
ma'am.
am I here? Ma'am, am I clear now?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for responding. And there are two types of AIs there. Based upon the capabilities, there are narrow AI, it is again segregated into narrow AI, general AI, super AI. Then based upon the functionalities, it is reactive machines, limited memory machines, theory of mind, self-aware AI also there. Let us see one by one. Based upon the capabilities, general AI. See, this AI will work on general things. It won't take any decisions. Whatever work we are giving, that will be no memory like that. For example, robot working on field. See, we humans, if we are working on field, means definitely we will get tired if we are working entire day. And light, climate, if it is night, dark means we won't work. We are unable to work. Then climate, if it is rainy or sunny, in those things. But robot is not like that. Once we feed all these things means definitely it will work until we give the instructions. This type of AI will come under the general AI. Then the next one is reason AI. For example, if robot is standing on crossroads, okay, a crossroad one way leads to rocky and another way is paved. It means it's a very smooth way. Then which way it has to choose? Either is a rocky or paved. That decision it has to robot has to take itself. This type of robot will come, this type of artificial intelligence will come under the reason AI. Then the next type is provide solution AI. What do you mean by provide solution AI means just imagine the robot is standing to cross the river. Robot is standing in front of the river, it has to cross the river. Then it doesn't know how to swim, but it has to cross. Then what it has to do means it itself has to build the bridge, then it can cross. How to build the bridge also, that solution. Oh, yeah, the aim is it has to cross the river. It has to cross the river. You don't know how to swim. Anyway, it has to cross. Then what is the solution for that? That solution, that also the robot itself has to take. This type is called as the provide solution AI. Then weak AI means it will do only one task and it won't think. Right? For example, washing machine, this will come under the weak AI. Then strong AI. Strong AI, it will think, this provide solution may come under the strong AI also. The scientific applications, similar to humans, it has to work. That is called as the strong AI. Mostly research is going on strong AI. So here I can mention any example. These are all the general AI, reason AI, then provide solution AI, weak AI, and strong AI. These are all the types of AI types, artificial intelligence types based upon the capabilities. What the capability of the robot, what able to do. Then again, four types of artificial intelligence upon the functionalities. Upon the functionality. The first one is reactive machines. Here, in the reactive machine, it uses these machines uses the past experience to take the decisions. For example, playing chess, then watching machines, it will come under this reactive machines. Then limited memory machines. These machines is having, this is based upon the functionality. It has limited memory only. Right? It uses the past experience and present data to take the decisions. For example, self-driving cars. It will take the past experience. So, if any obstacle is there in front of the car or any object is there in front of the car, how to take the decisions, how to move upon, all these things are done by these limited memory machines. Self-driving cars are good example for these limited memory machines. Then the next one is theory of mind machines. Theory of mind machines means the machines can understand the human emotions, human thoughts, what human is going to be feel. All these things are done by the theory of mind machines. It is not yet to be built, still research is going on. I remember one story, what I did, the research is still going on. In monkeys, researchers, they build one thing, they installed one chip. Then that monkey and the human, both the monkey and the human are playing chess together. That is the one of the good examples. Still researching going on. This is the area of mind machines. Human thoughts, they are controlling the monkey like that. Then self-awareness. Self-awareness means, see, this is the mission. If any fire is happening, if anything is happening means the mission itself has to be in safe mode. Not only that, it has to save the others also. The emotions it will read. Human the emotions also it will read, and the machine also it has the emotions. The behavior of all others also it will detect. This is called as the self-aware machines. It has to protect itself and it has to protect the others also. The machine is having the emotions. The emotions of humans also read by the machine. This self-aware machines also, the research is going on. Alright, these are all the four reactive missions, limited memory missions, area of mind missions, self-aware aware missions. These are all the four types of AI upon the functionalities. Then coming to the advantages and disadvantages of AI, there are more advantages. For example, here, whatever the repetitive tasks are there, without any tiredness, the missions will do. That is the major advantage, and they take the decision making, quick decision making, and approximately correct decision making. Most of the time, the decisions may be correct. Of course, the errors also there. That is also there because those are machines. Then the next advantage is it reduce the errors in operations. What are the errors within the operation? Those will be reduced, and we can create the solution to overcome the disabilities. These are all the various advantages of the AI. Then disadvantages. Here, disadvantage means if you want to buy any robot means again it high cost is there. Right? If you want to make everything automatic or partial automatic in the case of agriculture, again you have to spend more. That incurs high cost, then it may leads to unemployment. Even in the packing things are there. Lifting that also robots are there. Lifting the items, lifting the objects also most of the robots are there. So it leads to unemployment and the lacks in creativity. What we are doing is, for example, even Microsoft Excel, in all these things, so many formats are there. We humans used to think and used to create the things, but we addict to the AI means it will do behalf of us means our thinking also will be limited. That lacks in creativity, of course, machine won't create. At the same time, our thinking that analytical power also will be reduced. No improvement. These are all the various disadvantages of AI. Artificial intelligence jobs. In market, artificial intelligence engineers, the average salary is 10 lakh per annum. Then machine learning engineers, average salary 10 lakh per annum. Data engineer, average salary maybe 9 lakhs 20,000 like that. Robotic engineers, 5 lakh per annum. Software engineer, 7 lakh per annum. Data analyst, 12 lakh per annum. These are all the various artificial intelligence jobs are there. Then the famous one we have, the overview is artificial intelligence, machine learning, and data. Few people may think that these three areas are different. The artificial intelligence contains the machine learning contains the deep learning. Alright, see, artificial intelligence, this is the computer science and data to enable the problem solving in machines. For example, if you are taking this as a whole human, then machine learning, how we train by our ancestors by giving the data, by giving the data. When we are very small, our grandpa, grandmother, our parents would have thought that this is the numbers, this is the alphabetics, this is the text like that. Our teachers are saying like that. We are feeding the data to the machines, and that data is going to be processed by the algorithms to make the decisions based upon the observed patterns. Explicitly, after training the machines, if you give the new patterns also, the machine will give or predict exactly what it is. That is the machine learning. For example, here we are our ancestors could have told that or taught us this the one, this is the two, like that numbers, text and all alphabetics. Then once we train, now automatically we used to recognize the things 20, 200, 300, but we didn't learn during our schools or colleges. Like that, whatever pattern, new pattern we are going to give to the machine also, that is not trained. It has to predict correctly. That is the machine learning. They already is trained. So new things. We could have trained the machine to predict two. After two, if I am giving 20, the machine has to give the answer. It is the 20. Or 300 means it is the 300 like that. Then deep learning. Deep learning it mimics the how human brain works. It works upon the artificial neural network. It's all about artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning. Then here, we all know this famous figure, Sundar Pichai. What he said about the machine learning is a whole transformative way by which we were rethinking how we were doing everything. Right? We are rethinking how we are unable to recognize the text or this pattern and all. We trained, as we trained in our childhood, or now also we are learning everything. Like that, we are also making the missions to learn the things. That's why it is the rethinking how we are doing the everything. Then innovations. What all the innovations are there means why we are doing the innovations in the machine learning to provide the better environment for developing the better solution in a quick form by the IT professionals and developers. For that only we are going for this machine learning to make our life as simple as possible or to make our life comfort. We are going for the innovation. That is also one of the reason. Then deep learning also there. This deep learning will take the huge volumes of data and what are the challenges, highly challenges for the humans that will give the solution for using this deep learning, we will get the solution. For this purpose only, we are running behind the machine learning or innovations in the machine learning. Now coming to that machine learning definition, it's the science of making the computers to learn and act like a humans. The systems, computers, it has to learn and it has to act like a human by feeding the data and information without being explicitly programmed. It means, as I said, the first, for example, you take this mission, it is learning from the ordinary system through artificial intelligence, AI. Right? If I am feeding 1, 2, 3 like that, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that, if I am feeding, it is learning through artificial intelligence. This mission is learning. Then it predicts. For example, once I train this mission 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? For testing, if I give 6 means, then this has to predict. It has to predict 6 as a 6 only. If we predict 6 as 5 means, again it needs the improvement. So again we have to train because the 6, the figure may be, some people may write 6 like this or like this, digital way also there, then text way also there. All those things we have to train the machine, right? Until it predicts the things exactly. 6 as a 6, 1 as a 1, 2 as a 2, like that. Not only that, we train this machine 1 to 3 up to 0 to 9. Even after that, if I give 22, it has to predict it as a now 2, 2, 2, 2, okay, 22. Like that also it has to say. Or if I give 99, that also like that it has to predict 200 like that. I feed this machine 0 to 9. If I give 200 means after 200, it has to give the exact result. It has to predict the things. Then types of machine learning. Majorly, there are three types of machine learning. Are there supervised machine learning, reinforcement machine learning, and unsupervised. Mainly supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement. Like that, we used to read. What do you mean by supervised learning? Supervised learning means here we used to give the labeled data to the model, to the machine, to the machine. We used to train the machine using the labeled data. For example, we used to say to this machine, this is the circle, this is the triangle, this is the square, this is the rectangle. Like the rectangle is not here, but like that, the shapes and all we used to give with the names. Like that, we used to train the machine. After that, what we used to do means we used to give the same things without labeling. We are expecting the machine to predict the shapes exactly. If I am giving these shapes to predict the machine means it has to predict square as a square. If it is predicting the square as a rectangle means again there is a problem. So again I have to improve. I have to improve my machine by the algorithm data and all. I have to improve the machine until it predicts the correct shape. Same way here also, if it is circle means it has to predict it as a circle only, not eclipse. Like that, labeled data under the supervised learning, we have to feed the machine the labeled data. Then here it is the flowchart also there, training set, learning algorithm, to that it classifies using new data, it classifies the prediction also happen. This is this labeled data will come under the supervised learning. Then the next one is unsupervised learning. Here, unsupervised learning, it finds the hidden pattern in the unlabeled data. Unlabeled data only we are feeding to the method. Here we are not going to give any labels. Okay? This mission will find out the hidden patterns. For example, all these are in the round shape. So this will be under one category. And this is the square. So it will be one category. Like that, it will find out the hidden patterns in the unlabeled data. These are all unlabeled data. Finally, if the shape is like this, means we can call it as a circle. We can call it as a square. Like that, this is a unsupervised learning. Here we are having the block diagram. Input data we are giving, then training data without target variables. It means we are not giving any name, then machine learning algorithms are there. Then this, if there is any new data means it has to cluster or group. Then this is your output. This will come under the unsupervised learning. Then reinforcement learning. What do you mean by reinforcement learning means here one agent it learns how to behave in an environment by performing actions and seeing the result. It means it just example as a self-learning. If we are by accident, if we are in forest means we used to learn by itself. We have to adopt to that environment. We have to adopt that environment, right? If any good any good things are happening means it's a reward. If any dangers are there means it's a penalty. In this programming way, how means if it gives the correct result means we will give the reward. It means good feedback. If it predicts wrong way means, for example, rectangle as triangle, like that means we will give the penalty. This is called as the reinforcement learning. Based upon the action, we will get either rewards or penalty in environment. Then here, types of machine learning. As I said, there are majorly three types of machine learning: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, reinforcement learning. Here, under the supervised learning, so many classification will come. All right, classification for what purpose means examples here I am saying fraud detection. We can go for this classification. Then email spam. Either it is our credit card misused or wrongly used by the person. So that is done by this classification. And email spam, either the incoming email is spam or the primary mail, that is done by this supervised learning. Then diagnosis, then image classification also possible by this classification, supervised learning. Then unsupervised learning. Under this unsupervised learning, dimensionality reduction. It means text mining is one of the example for this. Then face recognition, big data, visualization, image recognition. All these are example for this unsupervised learning. Then reinforcement learning means gaming is an example. It means reinforcement learning mainly used for this continuous variables. For example, gaming. Continuously people used to train. There we can use this gaming. Then finance sector. If you take this trade market, trading and all, the variations are now from second by second it varies. So in that, in those areas, reinforcement learning is used. Then inventory management, robo navigation. Then regression is there. Risk assessment and the score prediction all we uh, used to all the algorithm regression. Then clustering for biology, city planning, marketing and all, we use this clustering. These are all the various types of machine learning. Under supervised, this slide, under supervised machine learning, what are the famous algorithms? Well-known algorithms means linear regression model, decision tree model, k-nearest neighboring model, Navier, support vector machine, random forest. All these are various um, widely used supervised learning models. Then unsupervised learning algorithms. K means clustering algorithms, a query algorithm for association-based problems, then principal computer analysis, independent component analysis. These are all the various unsupervised learning algorithms. Then the next, what we are going to say means how to work within this uh, machine learning. Let us see how to get the data from the Google and how to work within that. Here, three types of data I took. For one is Iris data set, then Titanic survivor. Iris data set means here we know this is the one of the flower, right? Variety of flowers are there. Within that, we are going to find out, categorize the things. Then Titanic survival means, as we know, the Titanic got accident. So how many people could have survived within that accident? We find out how many people got this. That we are going to find out. Interesting. See, initially to get this data set, just give me a second. To get the data set here, Iris data set I am explaining. toggle is there in search engine. This is the one of the data set in the site. We can take this. You just type this toggle, then click on the toggle website. Then it will ask you these credentials, register and all. Sign in to Google. Just give the continue. Give the just log toggle through the file. Then go to the here. Home computations are there. Data sets. Then what type of data set you need? Here we can do the search engine. We can do the thing. Here already it is data set 915 data sets are there. I took this one or anyone you can do. See here about data set is there, no? There you can I'll take one more data set. Under course, you can get column suggestions. Just give me a second. See here, download is there. You just click on download. Then data set will be downloaded. Comma separated value. See, SV means comma separated value. Normally, this data set will be in comma separated value. For iris, there are 4 columns are there. Sepal length, sepal width, then petal length and petal width. These are the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns are there. This categorize the data. Beriso color, then Cetosa, then one more Virginica is there. There are 3 flowers. The 3 iris are there. Each and every category. How much amount of data means 50, 50, 50. All together it is, this data set contains the 150 data. Data. Here, if you want to upload the data set means, this is the file button. You just click on this connection. It is going to upload the data set. Here already uploaded. It is comma separated value. That's why here it shows this data set. If you want to upload, you just click on this upload button. Then go to the location. Here in the desktop itself I saved. That's why it shows. Then just click on that. Open the. Click on the open. Then automatically that data set will be uploaded here. See here already I put this code due to avoid the errors and all. I already put this code. I will explain what actually I did. From the SQL learn data sets and all I imported directly from I used the SQL learn. Then For plotting and all, I import the file, matplot library. Then here data frame equal to data set dot low res. See here, I want to see this data set. So print data frame. It means df is the variable. Within that, I save this. So here I am able to see what are the things we are seeing here. That initially I want to see the data. So I gave print df data frame. Then the next one is this frame names. This data frame feature names. Here in the column it is there, no topmost column that I want to see. So I gave data frame dot feature names. This is the output sepal length in the centimeter, sepal width in centimeter, petal length in centimeter, petal width in centimeter. It shows those features. This you can see in this table also. Here, see sepal length, sepal width, petal width, all these things you can see in this data. Right? Here details also there. This thing within the centimeter that I just display. I just want to know, that's why the code is here. Then print target, the names I want to see. The flower names I want to see, the category. So print df dot target names I give. Then the output is so then there is a Mexico, then Virginica. These two, this is the output of this statement. That here what I did means feature names I display. Here in the kernel feature names are done. That I displayed using this statement. Then target name under which category it came. Right? See here you can see this all these comes under the set for. Then here this thing comes under the vesicle. Then here it comes under the lignifer. That I display here. This target name I display using df data frame dot target name. Then after that, what I did means data equal to data frame dot data. See these to this target name, what are the associated data is there to these target names. See, for example, what I did means zero means a set of I said here you can see. 0 means Chetosova, then Vesicola means 1, then Virginica means 2. 0, 1, 2, 3 categories, 0, 1, 2. For the type, what I did means here, data frame dot data I set, then data frame dot target to that I set to Virginica, this one 0, 1, 2. These three categories I said 0, 1, 2. That is this statement. Then the next one is what I did mean. This head and all data frame underscore data dot head. Under this sepal length, what is the data? Sepal width, what is the data? Petal length, the data. This I want to display. Here I imported pandas. We know for data importing under pandas we need then data frame, data and columns. We are setting together, saved within the data df underscore data and the target here. The next one is we are describing the data. See what is the count of data? The total count is 150. You can see it. Here it is showing 151, 151 means shows the category that features, attributes it shows. Total is 150 data. That is done here. The count it shows the people length 150, people with all the data is 150, then mean value, then this is the STD minimum value, 25% of that data, 50%, 54% maximum. This description is done by the DF underscore data dot description. Then after that, here I want to see the count. Actually, how many are under that this Virginica, and how many data are under the Mexico, and how many data are under the stethoscope. I want to see that. That's why what I did means I gave the statement uh, x equal to target of this list 0 dot value count. Then syntax. See, first for zero what I did, so I said 1 vertical, then under 2 means the 2 is present one, right? Under 0, 50 data is available. Under 1, 50 data is available. Under 2, 50 data. Altogether 150. That one. Then using keyboard, I plot this bar chart. You can see this. All are 50 count. Then the next one is this you can see. Here, normally in this, to train the machine from the complete data set, 140 for training and 140 for testing the data. All right, 140 we used to from the complete training set. One part is for training the machine and another part is for the testing the machine. That ratio depends upon the user, but here normally 80 percentage of data set is for training and 20 percentage of data set is reserved for the testing, means it will give the optimum result. Or 70-30 percentage also okay, but here what I did means that this statement you just please concentrate. X train, X test, it means X direction. X equal to Y means normally this X is the independent variable. Alright, this Y is the dependent variable. Right? If you are taking these things means this is the independent variable, but this is the this is the independent variable and this is the dependent variable. Sepal length, sepal width, petal length, petal width. These features are independent variable. We are going to take these features in the x direction, and we are taking these categories in the y direction. Y equal to x means x is the independent variables. These independent variables depend upon the y. All right. That's why here df data. Here you can see the df data and the df data. This is the columns. Columns means these values. Now, for testing, for x training, x direction training, and x testing, y direction, y training. In the y means it's a dependent variable. Dependent variable training, dependent variable testing, train test split. How we are going to split means automatically the system will x, y, and all we have given here the data, right? Already you can see you can see this is the data. How we are the size is test size is 0.2. It means 20% of data is reserved for the testing. Then remaining 80% of data is reserved for the training. 20% is for testing and 80% is for training. Right? That is the meaning of this statement, then if you want to print, if you want to see that how the data set has been split off means, you can see here clearly print length of X train, length of X test, length of Y train, length of Y test. Here I give the result is X train means here it is 150 data. 150 data. Even in this here you can see total 150, you can see the data is there, or else here you can see 150 data total count. So for X training we are reserving for 120 and X test 30 and Y train it is 120 and Y test it is 30. Altogether it is the 150. Now here what I did means I implemented the support vector mission. This support vector mission is the supervised machine learning used for linear or non-linear classification, regression problems. For example, image classification. This will come in this data set. I took this support vector mission because it comes under the category image classification. That's why I implemented this support vector mission and text image processing or text processing, handwriting processing also. We can implement this support vector mission, which gives the good result compared to other algorithms. Of course, other algorithms also for comparison purpose we can take. Now, this support vector mission algorithm using this accuracy score and all, I imported this file that is in the module sklearn.metrics. Then import SVC. SVC and all inbuilt within this package sklearn.svm. Now we are setting the minimum and maximum values using this by calling this fit function. Then we are going to by had this predict svm.predict function by calling this by calling this function by sending this x test parameter, we are going to save that within the variable called y hat. Then just print this y test.t and y hat. To that particular columns, what are the values? How we are going to predict these things? This is the to this particular test data. What are the values? As we said, this is the this will come. This SETASO is 0. Initially we set SETASO as 0. Versicol is 1. Then Virginica is 2. That has been displayed here to the particular test. These are all the test data to the corresponding y hat values. You can see here. Then see here what we did means classification report. If I want to check how the report and all. See here, if you are seeing 30 is our 20 we have taken, right? 0 under 0 category. 0 category means this SETASO is 0 category. Then Versicol is 1 category, and this Virginica is 2 category. So under 0 category, how many the data set will come under the 0 category means 9. Under 1 is a 10 data are there. Then 2 11 data like that we can take. Then here what I did means, if you are sending this data means, definitely it will predict the which one is under this data set, which one will come under this Cetosova and Verisco and Virginica. Morning only I did something with this code, so it is not predicting. Again, I have to build this SVM algorithm, then only it will come. I hope once we practice by ourselves, then we will get to know. This is all about how we are separating this, how we are going to predict this iris flowers, iris category. Then one more iris data set. Then one more thing is Titanic survival data set. Here, Titanic survival data set, in the program itself, you can give the data set, Titanic survival data set. Like this, if you are giving, then number of data sets will come. Okay. Here, search for data sets with this group. Total 23 data sets are available within that. Download, you can view the download. See here you have the details and all. See the passenger ID survived or not. Then gender, sex, 0 means 1 means male, 0 means female. Like that we can take. Then age, then fair. Total how many? Passenger class, 1, 2, 3. 3 types of classes are there. Then here family size, ticket fare, all these are various columns. How many columns are there? Total number of 17 columns are there. 17 columns are there. Once we download, if the data is huge amount of data, then we can put that data set in the driver, our drive, and we can go. How to get the data from the drive means this is the code, right? From the drive access, we have to give the drive access. For that, we just click on this mount drive. Mount drive, then you can view the already I gave the access, that's why it is coming. See, from Google Colab, this is the command, we have to give the drive access to mount the drive and all. Then from the drive, how to access the particular file means automatically once you set the drive here, file will be appear here. Then that path we have to give here. That path we have to give. Then automatically the data set will be uploaded within this program. Then here what I did means I have given the access of my drive. Then that particular Titanic survival the data set I feed within this program. Then Here, I just want to read the data set, data from the data set that print, data frame, passenger ID, survival, all these things. What all the things we have seen here, the details and all. Here we are, it's appearing whether passenger ID, whether they are survived or not. If it is not survived means 0, survived means 1. Then the class, passenger class, either first class like that, then name of the passenger, then gender, sex, then age, then any siblings are there, then the ticket fare, cabin, then embarked. Embarked, there are three characters are there, S, C, and Q. Even if you are taking this one, the data will be, you can see here also, total number of rows are 891 and 12 columns. 891 and 12 columns. Here it shows the 17 columns, right? It means here there are how many sets of data? So many sets of data are there under Titanic. I worked under the 12 columns, but here it is some other data set. So it contains the 5 more columns. That's why it is showing the 17 columns. Here various Titanic data sets are there. Based upon our flexibility and our functionality, we can choose that data set. Here I downloaded this 12 column data set. Then that information here, this is the complete data. If I want to show the number of attributes only attributes means, for that what command I have to give means data frame dot information. Data frame df means data frame, that is the user variable. I shows the complete data within that df data frame. That information I read here, the number of attributes. Here it is the 12 columns, right? 0 to 11. So it is the 12 columns. It displays. Then the next one is what I am doing means here the objective is I want to find out whether the person is survived within that accident or not. How many people survived? I want to build a algorithm. Automatically, that algorithm or that mission or model will find out either the survival is possible. If it is possible, how many number of survived people are there? That want to find out. For that only, we are taking one training data. Then we are training the model. We are making the mission to learn using the this already existing the data. This is what our objective. Now, see, we want to find out the survivor. So, name and ticket, cabin, these columns and all, we are not going to use. We want to find out the how many number of people are survived. These are all not at all useful for our solution. So, those which are not useful, we can drop those columns. So, using drop function, first what we are saying means we are taking those attributes, and we are saving those within the variable that is called here within the what do you mean by axis equal to 1 means we are taking in the vertical direction column wise. If it is horizontal means axis equal to 0. If you want to delete the rows means axis equal to 0. If you want to take in the this column wise means column wise, if I want to delete any features means axis equal to 1 I have to give. So I am dropping these 3 columns. So the columns variable I took and I put all these things in the calls. Then I drop in the column way I did. So axis equal to 1. Then printf. See, we just see these things while we are using only 891 rows are there. The total number is 891 rows. Here, 12 columns are there. I dropped 3 columns, which I am not going to use for my analysis purpose of this problem. So remaining 12, remaining 9 columns are there. That is going to be displayed. Then information. See here, I just want to I just want to see that information. So that 9 columns, what are those 9 columns? Again, information function I called. Then that attributes titles has been displayed here. Then here, what for this function means is NA. It means, say here, I just want to find out what are the non-number or not a number, null value. Sometimes within this data set also, all the data may not be filled. All the data, if you see this data, all the data may not be filled. Some numbers may be missing. Just now I want to show you within this data set that I want to find out. How to find out means you by calling this function data frame dot is NA, right? If any non number is there, any axis equal to 1, it means again in the column wise, if any not a number means just display. That is the objective of this function. Here, if you see under age column, not a number, how many columns are there? 179 rows, and the total columns here 9 columns are there. No? 9 columns. For 9 columns, the how many records are there means 179 records. For 179 records, this age attribute value is missed. So, within this 891 data, the complete data set is 891 records or rows. 891 records, 179 missing data is there means either I should not consider that missing the value, or else I have to fill this not a number or null value with the average value. Right now, then only my model will predict the things exactly or little bit accurately. So here what I did means instead of deleting these things or instead of deleting these one way we can draw, or another way we can fill this with the average values. So that draw I just deleted or I dropped this not a number value from the data frame. So remaining is 712 rows are there. 712 rows, 9 columns are there. All right. Using these things, I am going to train my system and finding out whether how many people are survived and which model will predict the survival in a efficient way. This is the thing. Then I took one more array, dummies. It is a list. Then passenger class, gender, sex, and embarked. These things I will put in a columns. Then for each and every column, here what I did means mission won't these text values, these characters. Mission won't understand this characters. So what for example, actually you mean all one see here and see it is of this one means one, this column 2 means see if
Ma'am, sound is not clear, ma'am. Sometimes it's missing the words and stop.
No? Here the simple thing, we are going to replace these characters with the zeros and which mission will understand.
No,
Okay.
not audible, ma'am. Not audible.
Sarojini ma'am, the voice is not clear.
Not
Sarojini ma'am,
that means that yeah. Let me again rejoin this. Let me see the possibilities. Ma'am, am I audible? Am I clear?
yes ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. Am I clear? Here, what we are doing now, see, to these characters, we are just setting the column names. That is S means the third one. The remaining C and Q will be 0, 0. Only S will be 1. Like that, converting these characters to zeros and 1. Even this gender, the sex category is there, no? That is male means let it be 0, or this one we can set. Either 0 or 1. The machine should understand the thing. That's it, nothing other than that. Then just think that temporary dummies will come, to which we have concatenated this dummies things in the column wise. Of this, then after that it means we can this is the vertical by. So for concatenation, see here the sex male female also there. Then here whatever we did, no, for female and all, for female the value is 2, for male it is value 1. Like that we did, no, for each and every row that zeros and 1 category. That is also there. Because we did that here. We converted characters in zeros and 1. That we did that here. The list is coming to this. So it's the question is so I should not uh, class about data fit the category add of males, how many number of females. That is the that is also we are going to consider. That's why we replaced sex with the female and male. Then embarked CQS category we took. Then information again 14 columns are there. Right? Total number of columns are 14. Then See here, what we mean by this one means age, instantly we saw in age, not available values are there, no? Not a number. That values, I just want to replace those not available values with the either average value. I mean, here, 20, this 22, 38, 30, 26 are there. So, if any value is missing here means the system may itself will replace that with the nearest value or average value. So, that non-available value will be replaced with the interpolate, that value, medium value. That is called as the, that's why I call the interpolate function to the attribute age. So again, I just want to see the result in the data frame I give. Now all the records are having the values. All 712 records are having the values. Then information, again I want to see 14 attributes are there. Then see here, I want to give the title survived values. See, as I said, X is the independent variable, Y is the dependent variable. All right. To these dependent variables, here what are the dependent variables? All these are dependent variables. All right. To the survived independent variable. So I put in y-axis, I put survived, then all other attributes are on the x-axis. So this print function is there. Then what I did means for the here again in the previous example we saw no, for a training. Here how many rows are there? 712 records are there. Correct no? 712, 712 records are there. Those means records are there. From those records for particular percentage, either it is a 70 percentage is for training, 30 percentage is for testing, or 80 percentage for training, or 20 percentage is testing. That we have to give. That is, that split up is done here within this statement, within this instruction. All right. By importing the try test split function or this library, which is in this sklearn module, we split these things here x comma by x train, then by test the test size is 0.3. It means 70 percentage of data is reserved for the test, and 70 percentage of data is reserved for the training. Then 30 percentage of data is reserved or record is reserved for the testing. That is the meaning of this one. Then random state is 0. Why I said random state means, why again if I am running this program means it may take some other combination of the data, but I don't want to that. See, I want to calculate this model for 2-3 algorithms. So random state I put as a 0. Now what I did means I imported this k nearest k neighbor classifier, k nearest neighbor classifier file within the module SQL neighbors. Then import the accuracy score. Just want to see the accuracy score. Then see here 30, the iterations, the limitation, how much I gave means 30 iterations I gave. So here for each and every iteration, we are going to fit the minimum and maximum value by calling the fit function. Then by using y hat, this variable, what I did means predicted test values. See, once I try, then for test, what is the predictions that I saved within this y hat. Then this append and all, just appending that y test with the y hat. For that, for each and every iteration, what is the accuracy score? I just want to say. So this is the accuracy score for first iteration, second iteration. In which iteration it gives the maximum result means we can say 18 iteration. No, it's a 17, 6 point here. It shows, or it may be like that. We can find out the accuracy score by here I implemented this k neighbor classifier, k nearest neighbor. For that, I plot the diagram for 30 iterations. This is the code for this, for plotting and all. For plotting, what I did mean, I called this matplot library. Then figure size, all these things. I hope you could have know these things. Then for this accuracy score, I plot this. The range is 1 to 30. This for these iterations, I plot this diagram. We just have a look. Value of k. This is the iteration, and this is the accuracy score. Then after that, one more, what is that? Decision tree classifier I imported. That I just want to see which one is the, which algorithm or which model will give the high accuracy. Either k nearest neighbor or decision tree classifier or SVC, support vector classifier, support vector mission, support vector classifier that I want to see. So I implemented those 3 or 4. K nearest neighbor, decision tree, SVM, support vector mission, navy blaze, logistic regression, and SGD. These model names, these models did then which gave the maximum result means by comparing all these things, decision tree, navy bias, and logistic regression gives the maximum accuracy. It means these modules will predict who are all survived within that Titanic accident, or Titanic, who are all the survivor. From that data set, we can find out this model gives the accuracy. It's not, we cannot say it is 100% accuracy, but it gives the maximum accuracy compared to KNN and SVM and SGD. Here, no need to worry about the algorithm, each and every line, like C, C++, Java, what it used to do means each and line explanation we come to know, and how it navigate, like that we used to think. Here also we can think like that for understanding the in-depth calculations and all, in-depth navigation and all, how it works. If it is logistic regression, how it explained. But here, this is the beauty of Python. Everything is inbuilt within the libraries. Just call that and implement. Just call the functions by passing the parameters, then it will do this result. Right? Then what else? Some machine learning innovations. So what are the innovations are there means, as we know, IoT with the ML. Nowadays, Internet of Things. Even if you take the agriculture or anything, if I am having this pen, that is also if I am interacting, if I am putting IP, then that also Internet of Things. All the things are together connected and can be accessible through the internet. For that also ML, machine learning algorithms will work. Automation with the ML, improved cyber security, right? Cryptocurrency and all, we are applying this machine learning, right? Then automation, NLP, natural language processing, general GAN network and all, we can apply this machine learning. I hope the implementation part due to network and all, unable to install all the data and show you the demo here itself due to network problem. Definitely, if any chance is there, next time we will see. Thank you so much for all the cooperation. Even in the interruption is there, you people are here. Thank you so much for all your patience. And once again, I thank you for the organizers and the coordinators for giving me this opportunity to explain. Thank you so much for all your patience. Hello, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Hello,
ma'am,
ma'am.
is audible,
Thank
ma'am?
you so much for the wonderful session, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Even
And
in
I
the
request,
network interruption and the voice was not clear during those time also, you people are so patience for being here and for listening. Even the technical part, I want to show you the demo actually, but due to network, what I did means I already executed the code and I just explained randomly. For that also, patiently you was here. Thank you, ma'am.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you. No problem, ma'am. And participants will send the feedback link to your mail.
Okay, thank
Thank
you.
you so much, all the participants, for joining for the today's session. I request everyone to join with the same link for tomorrow's session.
Okay, ma'am. I'm leaving. Thank you.
Thank you.